And another question that just came to mind was not as much related to the ventilation issue, but I guess it's super related, which is the temperature in the barn. And specifically late finishing, do you, and I don't know if you have that right there or top of your mind, what do you recommend today for that late finishing temperature target? Because as we all know, like what happened the last 40 years in pig production, these pigs are producing so much more heat than a long time ago.
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't have any good evidence to suggest it, but I think we can get a little bit less conservative, and less than 62 I think is okay. You start to run into other issues with barn components. Let's say if you do have late finishing in December in the Midwest, you might not want to run your barn at, let's say, 55. You're going to start to risk freezing pipes and other issues. But I don't think going cooler hurts.
Right. Specific on those heavy pigs.
Yeah.
It's super interesting to see. I mean, I think last time I saw some data on the response, feed efficiency response compared to temperature is like it's like a U, right? So you wanna find that sweet spot there. Otherwise, you're gonna be hurting feed efficiency if you're too hot or too cold from that standpoint.
Yeah, and always what I find interesting on that is kind of the shape of the U, whether it's a really tight, or is it, that range is what I think we still have a lot left to learn on. I break it down. There's a thermal neutral zone, which is kind of our general aim for ventilation. We like to just kind of keep it in there because we know we're not going to get too much penalty on feed efficiency. But if you dive one more level into what we call the thermal comfort, that's where that optimization point is. And that's where I'm not sure if we found that yet, because it's pretty, it takes into account airspeed, humidity, temperature, surfaces, and all these other things that are a little bit harder to understand and relate.
Yeah.